like last week, Peacock did it. I can run that joint this week. So I got the WR rankings, and I'm going to start off with the Chase Bank, baby, Jamar Chase at number 1. I know it was the Pookster JSN show last year, but I think the Chase Bank's going to get back to being number 1. Joey Burrow's back. He's healthy, ready to go. And Jamar Chase, even without Burrow for a lot of last year, was still an elite WR1. He's QB proof. But if he has his elite QB, which is the plan, then I don't see anyone topping Jamar Chase. I mean, I think he's the 101 this year. JSN and Pooks are right there with him, but I'm going with Jamar, man. I think Jamar's that dude.
Big bro, I highly agree with you. In a season where Joey only played 8 games, that motherfucker got force-fed last year. 185 targets, dog.
Yeah.
100%. You know what I mean? That motherfucker was the number 1 target getter. If that motherfucker Joey B played last year, you know what I mean? We might the full slate. We might see another Triple Crown action at him. 100%, because he has the opportunity to do it every year. And like you said, he's fucking quarterback proof. For him to put up 125 receptions. And I want to say he was 3rd in the league with total receptions. No, he was 2nd. 100%. Only thing he didn't have to beat out Puka was the fucking yards, because he had a merry-go-round of fucking quarterbacks. 100%, bro. He has the opportunity every year to do what he did, and that's win the Triple Crown. I don't know what horse was the last horse to win it in the horse racing shit, but yeah, man, they gonna have to name that award the Jamar Chase Award. Oh my mama.
Yeah, he was yards last year was JSN, receptions was Pooks, and then TDs was Devontae Adams.
Oh yeah.
So
and Jamar Chase was top 5 in everything you just and Jamar Chase was top 5 in everything you just said.
Yep, he was let's see, in receptions.
Number 1 in targets.
He was
number 2 in receptions.
Yep. If this goddamn ESPN sucks. I was trying to find the total. Second in receptions. Looks like 4th in yards and touchdowns. He was tied with a bunch of other motherfuckers, but like,
yeah, he's outside. He was
outside in touchdowns. But if he'd had Joey B, bro, he'd have been inside.
Come on now.
Although his teammate got 11, T. Higgins. So T. Higgins was the touchdown.
Shout out to T. On my mama. But yeah, bro, got the opportunity to do it, bro.
Facts. And I think he will. So I'll move on here to number 2. I'm going to go with the Pooks at number 2. Puka Nacua, man. I think the Pooks is – I know he's had some stuff in this offseason that hadn't been the most ideal. Seemed like he might need to get it together as far as his love life. But as far as his football play, he's got it down. I mean, he's got it on lock. I mean, he's basically a lock for 100 yards every fucking week. I mean, he averaged over 100 yards a game last year. Also got the double-digit touchdowns, over 120 receptions, even 100 rushing yards, bruh, and a rushing touchdown. Like, this motherfucker just is. We talk about playmakers. This motherfucker just makes plays constantly, and in that McVay system, he's not going anywhere. So if he, as long as he's out there, I don't think he's going to get suspended or anything. So I think he's just fine. I know some people kind of, especially with his dynasty stock, are saying, oh, I don't know about his character and all that. But it's like, bro, bottom line is he makes plays every day. He's not going anywhere, bro. The Pooks is here to stay. He's an elite WR1. I got Puka right there behind the Chase Bank.
Yeah, and Bruh's going into a contract here. He just seen JSN get $44 million a season, 100%. So he ain't got no choice but to get his shit straight, 100%. Just like GP, that motherfucker seen what JSN got, man. I'm playing this year, man. Y'all ain't got to worry about me missing training camp, holding out, pouting on the sideline. Nah, fuck that. I'm trying to get my Guchinni 100%. So Puka is gonna get his shit together. 100%. The organization didn't let him know. He got Dana White in his corner. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. 100%. Sit your ass down, get your shit right, man. Let's go. Do not blow this opportunity. You are one of the best. Let's keep this shit pushing.
Exactly. So with that being said, we'll move on to number 3. It's got to be JSN. I mean, JSN, it's like he just got his bag and he ain't going anywhere. Be a new offense this year though with Kubiak now at the Raiders, but I don't see JSN dropping off hardly at all. Like, I don't even think he will drop off because he's just entrenched as the top target over there. He does it all, over 100 receptions, easy, over 1,500 yards, easy. Got double-digit tugs last year. Could easily repeat that too. Not sure if he will, but that'd probably be the one I'd be, I guess, the most concerned about. Will he repeat that touchdowns total? But even if he doesn't, even if it's only 8, if you're catching damn near 120 passes for over 1,500 yards, you'll be a top 5 wide receiver in PPR. So JSN ain't going anywhere. Seahawks aren't going anywhere. Got him there, right there at the number 3 spot overall.
And bruh is on the emojis, the red stock going up. In 2024, he only had 137 targets and 100 receptions, and then in 2025, he upped this shit damn near by 30 in each of them categories, 100%, man. My mama, bruh is on the ascending route, ascending tree, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And yeah, I ain't mad at that, bro. Another year with Sam Darnold. They bring in they OC. He come from the Niners 100%, even though he was a tight end coach, but he been around the league for a minute. So yeah, he running that same shit. So yeah, he know what to do. And with him being on the Niners last year, and he seen how McCaffrey got force fed, man. You got to get your playmakers the ball 100%, and then you got a whole new run game. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're gonna have to have JSN continue to do what he did to make the offense go. They really don't got even too many big name at playmakers over there. You know, the tight end situation. Barner's a good tight end. Rashid Shaheed, you know, it seemed like he's more of a 9 route type, you know, wide receiver. You know what I mean? Even though they still got OG Cooper Kupp, it's like, yeah, Brad, JSN is the end all be all of that offense, 100%. And fucking Charbonnet. We don't know when we're going to see Charbonnet back. So, yeah, JSN got the opportunity, bro.
Yep, and I think the rookie Jadarian Price will be a good running back there. And then as far as other receivers, like, cause some people might be thinking, oh, if they have nothing else and defense is just going to key in on JSN, but I think they have just enough to where even though JSN will see a lot of double teams, he should still do pretty well. Because I think with Shaheed, OG Kupp, and then Torrey Horton going to be going into his second year. Torrey Horton showed a good bit of potential last year. I think Torrey Horton could be kind of like the secret weapon for them, to where I think defenses are going to have to account for guys like that and can't just like triple team JSN, because I think this Torrey Horton kid is pretty legit. So I think they've got enough other weapons to where JSN will still be able to thrive.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. And just to double down on that, in 2024, JSN, he was mainly a slot wide receiver. And last year, he was on the outside. So my thing is like, bro, he knows how to get used all over the field, and when he get used in the inside, bro, it's hard to double team that shit, bro. And you get in the slot corner, safety, or nickel, bro, like you can scheme that motherfucker up, bro. He's a do it all wide receiver, bro. Oh my mama.
100%. Speaking of do it all right, wide receiver, number 4, we got the sun god himself, Amon-Ra St. Brown at number 4. I just feel like he is not going anywhere. I know we talked about Tesla, and I mean, Jamo's got a lot of hype surrounding him, but Amon-Ra holds it down year after year. 4th straight year of over 100 receptions. 4th straight year of over 1,100 receiving yards. And 3rd straight year of double-digit touchdowns. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Dude is as consistent as they come. Doesn't have maybe quite the upside of these top 3, but consistency-wise, you could say he's been the most consistent wide receiver in the NFL over the past 5 years. Even as a rookie, bro balled out. I mean, he damn near had 1,100 as a rookie, as a fucking, 5th-round rookie, 4th-round rookie. I mean, it's just unbelievable what he's been able to do, and so I don't see him going anywhere. He's only 26 in the prime of his career, so I think he's a pretty obvious choice to be right behind the big three.
Yeah, volume is king. 100%. You just said it. 150 targets, 100 receptions. Come on now. 100%. All the time. That shit is ridiculous,
Fact.
bro.
So I feel like. Yep, I feel like these top four are pretty easy. I'd say 5 though is where things get tougher because I don't know if there really is an obvious candidate. There's a lot of people you could make the case for at 5, but I'm going to go with the bounce back. I'm going to go with the bounce back candidate here. Give me Jettis, man. Justin Jefferson at number 5. I think Jettis bounces back in a big way. I know last week we talked about that a little bit with Kitteh. Catman was not feeling Kyler Murray, but looking back on it, man, Kyler is not the worst thing in the world. He's a big upgrade over JJ McCarthy. I mean, I'm not saying Kyler is going to lead him to a winning season or anything. I mean, I don't think Kyler's an amazing QB by any means, but for fantasy, we just need someone to get Jettis the ball. It's not that hard. I mean, even last season with the shitty QBs, he racked up over 1,000. I mean, this dude is an elite receiver. He was number 1 not all that long ago. He was the WR1 overall not that long ago, to where let's not forget that. I think a lot of people after last season are reluctant to take Jettis and are running from that situation because of just how shitty the passing game was over there last year. But I'm thinking Kyler will do just enough to get Jettis back in that top 5. Okay, Bakes ain't feeling JSN. Okay, yeah. Took a lot of their coaches. I don't know, man. I think JSN's pretty much top 5 proof, considering the volume and the fact that the offense still has pretty much the same personnel. And I think the new OC there won't. He won't just be. It won't be a big drop off. I don't think.
Come from the same situation though. But what was the coaching staff in 2024 in Seattle? Was that Mike McDonald's first year in 2024?
Let's see. Seahawks 2020. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it was. He was. Yep. And then their OC was Ryan Grubb.
So there we go right there. So now I'm glad you said that, Guru, because like I said, the thing with JSN in 2024, bro, he ran 701 slot snaps. Last year, bro, he only ran 100. That motherfucker can play inside and outside. Guru just said the OC in 2024 is somebody named Grubbs, and it ain't no disrespect to him. I'm just not too familiar with, bro. But the fucking Kubiak last year seemed like, look, bro, he's got a whole weapon that can play outside and inside, bro. And he only had 100 slot snaps last year. He was predominantly outside, bro. And in 2024, bro, 137 targets with fucking 100 receptions. 100%. He's on the ascending thing, bro. And this only his 4th year?
Yep, entering year 4.
They got that motherfucker paid early, bro. 100%. Bro, trending upward. So yeah, I ain't worried about that shit. And that OC come from the Niners. He was a tight end coach last year from the Niners. So he's been around.
I just had it pulled up. Brian Fleury.
Yeah, he was a tight end coach for us last year.
Yeah, because that Ryan Grubb, he's now in college. He ended up going to Alabama. He's not here in the NFL.
After they gave him the boot, that motherfucker had to go rework his shit in college. Go get your system right, big dog.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama's a good landing spot. A lot of NFL coordinators go there to kind of get their shit right. They're in Ohio State, so bro might eventually get back in the NFL, but with him, JSN was very good, but last year though was his big breakout, and maybe he won't. I admitted it. Maybe he won't quite replicate it. I have chasing Pooks over him, but he's right up there though. I think he's tier 1.
No, for sure. I agree with you, big bro. Who'd you say was at 5, big bro?
Oh yeah, Jettis, bro. Thoughts on that? You think Jettis?
I do. I got some even though y'all see my shit, I got the red and gold right here next to me, right here. I was born up to be a Cowboy hater. But what GP did last year, and if CD gets 17, bro, like we know what we getting out of them, bro. You know what I mean? That's at least 140 for both of them with big playability.
I got CD right there at 6.
Oh, ahead, my mama. So yeah, it's just it's gonna be hard for Brett to crack that top 5 just based on I got them in Green Bay as my prediction. I still ain't made my final prediction for who I got winning the division, but I got Minnesota in there, bro, 100%. And if they can get any type of mid-level quarterback competency, bro, I'm with you. Jetta's, you know what I mean? Jetta's going to be right in the thick of things 100%. But I just think, the emergence of GP, and if we get CD right there, bro, and then fucking you had the home run. I mean, your homer pick, Chris Olave, bro, 157, 56 with 100, and he had double digits. He only had fucking 90. He almost had double digits.
He was right there. Yeah, he was strong 100%. In all 3 categories. Yeah, over 150 targets too.
We're so that middle, we're starting to see motherfuckers that haven't cracked that shit in GP and Olave ascending as well, 100%. So yeah, I think that top 5 gonna be hard to crack, but he can do it though.
Facts. Yeah, I think he's right there. Yeah, the top 6. They got CD at 6. I mean, last season the injuries kind of derailed his overall numbers, but on a per game basis, he was not far off. He was right there with the big dogs. I mean, when you look at averages, I mean, his average was a little. I think it's because he must have had some games where like he left the game early or some shit, because like I feel like his per game should be better. Yeah, week 3. It was week 3. He technically played, but he got 0. Like, I think he got hurt at the beginning of that game. And in week 8,
he fucked his ankle up. I think he was dealing with an ankle issue.
Right. Yeah, he hurt his ankle early in that game at the Bears, and then he missed the next 3 weeks. And then week 18, he also barely got any usage. Him and Pickens barely played week 18, I think, because that game meant nothing for the Dallas, so they didn't even really push their big dog. So if you take out those 2 games, I mean, CD was at his usual pace. I mean, he wasn't quite as good, which is why, I mean, prior to Pickens getting there, I feel like CD was a top 3 kind of guy. But with Pickens there, I mean, there's only so much to go around to where I think CD falls just outside the top 5. But I mean, you just mentioned it, JD. I mean, in that offense, like, they're getting the volume. Volume is king. And so I still think, even with Pickens there this year, CD is going to get back into that top 6.
Yeah, for sure. And with the CD and GP thing is like we've seen CD line up in the slot and cook 100%. So you're going to have to pick your poison. And then, with them having a tight end that can command 100 targets as well, it's like they all 3 of them gonna eat. They probably all average at least over 5 targets a game too, though, bro. And matter of fact, let me see how many times Dak threw last year, because he played all 17. He was probably floating around 600 attempts. Where's Dak at?
Yeah, he was among the leaders. Like Dak, bro. Like Dak, if a healthy Dak, you can count on him airing that thing out like Ella. You can always count on him airing it out. And he threw it 600 times last year. I think that was tops in the league. Well, Bo Nix actually a little higher, 612. But, I mean, shit, Dak is always among the leaders.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, no, and them is facts. That's my thing. And the opportunity is there in that offense, 100%, bro. So, yeah. And that was the only thing that, like how you led off, it was CD missing them games, because if he wouldn't have missed them games, he would have been right there floating around everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, he's saying Pickens takes games off. Yeah, I think he seemed to get better about that last year. Last year Pickens was pretty consistent, but yeah, I can't quite trust him as much as CD. Like, I'm not putting Pickens, even though Pickens was very good last year. I think Pickens was he a top 5? He was close.
Oh, he was at 5.
He was at 5. Yeah. Yeah. He was
Mhm.
like, yeah, he was fucking right up there with them. But
And with him, he did it in less volume than the top 5. Everybody in the top 4 out targeted him almost by 50 targets, except for fucking Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra only had 40, a little less than 40. Jamar Chase 185, JSN 163, and Puka 60. So yeah, a little less than 30 on my mama. So he did it in way less volume, 100%. And he
okay.
played, I
Okay.
want to say he played all, well, you said he came out week 18. So in the fantasy relevant season 1 through 17, he did his thing from beginning to end.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, he'll be among the top 12 here, y'all. Stay tuned. But moving on to number 7, we've got Drizzy Drake London, bro. I mean, he's just like, I feel like Drake London at this point is like inconvenient truth. It's like he isn't quite at the level of the big, tier 1 big dog receivers, but he's not far off. He's definitely in that second tier. I mean, he missed a few games last year, but on a per game basis, he was not far off. I mean, if he'd have played all the games last year, he'd have had, I believe, over 100 and well over 1,000 yards and double-digit tugs. Like, he was pacing to have a great season last year, but he missed a few games at one point toward the end of the year, and then came back for the last 2. I was going to try to project out his per 17 here on Pro Football Reference. So they have him per 17 a little under 196 with 1,301 yards and basically 10 touchdowns, 9.9. So that rounds up to 10. So they would have most likely had double-digit tugs, over 1,300 yards and almost 100 receptions. So, and the year before, he did play the full season and had 100 for damn near 1,309
Right.
tugs. So I feel like whether it's Tua or Penix, it don't really matter to me. I think no matter who the QB is over there, he's going to be around a mid-range WR1. So give me Drake London there to get that WR7 overall finish.
Yeah, man. I like my boy GP, bro. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love what you're talking about with Drake, especially because I want to say in that 2024 season when you said he had the 100 and 113, it was like about 160 targets that year as well, 150. So, and he is the WR1 over there in that team. We got Stefanski over there. You know what I mean? So he has a offensive friendly coach over there. So he definitely gonna have the opportunity too. But I definitely love my boy GP, bro. 100%. I would have to. I ain't mad at the Jetta situation and the CD situation, but being in the 5 and the 6. But I gotta give my boy GP up in there, bro. 100%. I love that fucking offense over there. Second year with Dak. You know what I mean? Fighting for a motherfucking contract. And he fighting for London. And London just got paid right before him, too. So, yeah, he wants to get that bag as well. So, yeah, man. And he's fully locked in. So, and he definitely going to get the opportunity as well. You know what I mean? And even if CD do play the whole 17, you know what I mean? They're throwing 30 times a game, bro. 100%, maybe even more. You know what I mean? So the fucking opportunity is there. George Pickens, he can run after the catch. He's just not a big body that's winning on athletic. I mean, yeah, off of his athleticism, off of his physical traits. He can win off his athleticism because we seen last year, bro, he's taking 5-yard slants for 65 yards. He's taking 7-yard slants going for 60 yards. He's winning one-on-one routes. He's getting used in the red zone 100%. So, yeah, I mean, I'm fucking with GP, big bro.
Yeah, well, I slide him in right there at number 8, bro. I mean, he's right there. I mean, JD just made all the points as to why he is a legit WR1. Shout out to the fella, man. Yeah, I mean, GP. Like, I mean, you can't argue with it. I mean, JD just went over all the facts. So I'll just leave it at that and move on to number 9. And that's my NOLA boy, bro, Chris Olave. I got Chris Olave sliding in there at a cool number 9. I think he's going to repeat last season. I really do. I think Olave is the real deal. He's here to stay. Did have a little bit of a health scare earlier this offseason where he's on blood thinners, but they say he'll be off of that soon. And I think he's already off of it. They're just waiting.
The 29th he gets off.
Yep, yeah, 29th. Yep. So he'll be cleared well before training camp. Not worried about that. I think Olave's in a position to shine once again. His targets maybe will drop just a tad with Jordan Tyson over there, because I think Jordan Tyson's going to have a nice rookie year. But I still think Olave gets somewhere between 120 and 140 targets, which should still put him at well over 90 receptions, maybe even 100 again. And then I think the Thou Wow is a damn near a lock. Might even expand upon last year's yardage total. And so I think the only real red flag with him is potential health concerns, which is same for the guy I have at number 10, Nico Collins, which we'll get to him in a little bit. But yeah, Olave, bro, I mean, I feel like he's pretty much stamped as a WR1 at this point.
No, them is facts. I agree with you, bro, because I'm looking at his game log from last year, bro. 7 times over double-digit targets and only 1 time under 5. You feel me? So even though with the emergence of Jordan Tyson and Juwanna Man Johnson even had 100 targets last year, even if he doesn't go over double digits 7 times over double digit targets, and it's still floating around maybe a consistent over 5 to 7, 8, bro, he's still getting the opportunity as well, bro. So that 160 he put up last year, what was it? Was it 160 he put up last year? 160 targets. If you drop that to 30,
damn
bro,
near, yeah, he was right. Yeah,
156. If that goes down by 30, that's not a whole lot per game basis. That's only 2 targets per game. Oh, wow.
Exactly. So
with
he'll still get the volume.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker was getting jiggy with it. Let me see what his red zone target percentage was. His red zone target share was 31.9. That was 5th at the position. He was getting busy in the red zone, y'all, in a new coaching staff's system. Shout out to what's my boy's name that was with he won the Super Bowl with the Eagles. Who?
Yep, Kellen Moore. Yeah.
Like, man, Kellen Moore know what he got with Buddy. Oh my mama, he was using him in the red zone, bro. Oh my mama, 15 red zone targets and with 7 receptions, bro, with 9 TDs. Oozy Weezy. If the target,
yeah, and a lot of that came in the second half with Tyler Shuck.
Because Shuck came in at like a week 8. Oh my mama, and Shuck.
Yeah, he's kind of inconsistent, but post Tyler Shuck, I'm gonna do it per 17. Shit, per 17 with Tyler Shuck. 102 receptions, over 1,400 yards, and damn near 13 tugs.
Yeah, them is facts, big bro.
Oh, and yeah, bro. If anything, I might be underselling, bro.
Yeah, bro was getting busy. Oh my mama,
I might move bro up to 7, bro. I might jump him ahead of GP and Drizzy, bro.
And one game, I forgot what game it was because I had to do the breakdown on Alvin Kamara, so I brought all this shit up. In one game, I forgot what game it was. Fucking Shuck threw 49 times.
Yeah, Shuck airs it out. Well, I think a lot of it, like, he'll still air it out this year, but it might not be quite as much because the running game last year was so bad. But now they signed Travis, like, the running game should be a good bit better.
100%. That lets you know when you bring in a $50 million running back, we're going to get this run game cracking.
They had to, right? AK just ain't handling anymore as far as
and then like all 3 running backs got hurt. Kamara got hurt. Fucking Kendra got hurt early in the year.
Devin Neal. Yep, they all got hurt.
Neal got hurt. Yep. So we got to get this run game strong.
Exactly. So I got Nico at 10, bro. Nico Frico. Shout out to Peacock, man. Nico holds it. Yeah, bro. The Texans, they're looking pretty good. And we were talking about the Texans last week, saying about how Monty Burns is in position to have a nice season with them. Nico, if healthy, he should easily be a WR1. They brought in a new OC. I was going to bring that point. Oh, no, actually, they have the same OC, Nick Caley. And Peacock was saying he has a pretty complex system to where they should get better in what is either the second or third year with him. So they should get better as time goes on. CJ Stroud has had to deal with a lot of different systems. I think that's now like his 3rd system or something since being over there, to where with some continuity, that should only help things in Houston. And then Tank Dell will be back. That should help take away
that's gonna be huge
from Nico, to where, if Nico can stay healthy, I think that's the biggest issue with Nico, is that it seems like every year he has some sort of health problem. He's yet to play a full 17 in his career. Even with that, though, he's had over 1,000 the past 3 years, even though he's yet to play a full 17. So if we get a full 17 out of Nico, he could easily outdo this ranking of 10 overall.
I agree with you, big bro, because the fucking opportunity is there with his fucking yards per catch. So he's getting used as a deep threat. We seen the motherfucker catch a touchdown last year, a 71-yard bomber, and he fucking blew a tire on that motherfucker. Oh, everything. You know what I mean? That is not normal in his repertoire to get to beat the defense deep 100%. And he still commanded 120 targets. I don't know how many games he missed, and it was highly efficient with 71 motherfucking receptions. 100%, and that can get highly better because the fucking, like you said, the offensive line was boo-boo last year, the run game was terrible last year, 100%, and they invested in both of those aspects of their offense as well, 100%. So if we can get CJ Stroud to get protected a little bit better, and the run game get consistent, that means that the play action is going to be able to work, bro. And Nico can beat the defense over the top, and he can run the short to mid route tree 100%. Yeah, so shout out to Nico, bro. Stay on the field, young brother.
Exactly. And speaking of staying on the field, that's kind of the same issue with bro who I have at number 11 here, and that's our old pal Rashi Rice.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of staying on the field, when Bro's on the field, there's not too many that are better. But the issue is that he is yet to stay on the field anywhere close to a full season. I don't think, like, maybe his rookie year he did, but other than
rookie
that,
year, but his availability sucks.
But the last two, I mean, only 4 games played in 24 and only 8 played last year, to where it's like, bro has got to stay on the field. If we knew he was going to stay on the field, I'd probably have him, like, I think if bro was staying on the field, I mean, he could pace, like, right there at, like, Jettis and CD, but he's got to show it. Like, he's got to show it to where I am not drafting him up with those guys like I just mentioned, because he's got to show he can stay on the field and stay out of trouble. So he's got so much upside, though. I got him in the top 12, but there's a lot of risk there. So if you're going to take a chance, I would say the 3rd round's a sweet spot on a guy like Rashi, like late 2nd, early 3rd. To me, if he gets pushed into the mid to early 2nd, I'm going to stay away because there's just too many unknowns with him.
Just like my theme with every the all 11 wide receivers that you got in the top 10 right now, or the top 12 right now, they all got the opportunity. And with the thing with Rice is, like you said, with bro, your best ability is your availability. But what his track record does show when he's on that motherfucking field is he highly gets peppered every fucking time, bro. We see it time in and time again. When he's on the field, bro, he is Mahomes' favorite fucking weapon. And for the last 2 years, bro, they ain't did nothing at that motherfucking wide receiver room. 100%. So they keep they're like us fantasy players, bro, waiting for that motherfucker to be on the field for the whole 17, because they ain't did nothing, bro. Yeah, they got a couple of rookies in this draft, but that shit is all later on in the road that they got 5th, 6th, 7th round picks. It wasn't no high draft capital. 100%. They bring back the fucking Swifty, so he's not getting busy like that. You know what I mean? Tyquan, he did a little bit of work last year, but that shit was just all go routes. And then more, I don't know if Hollywood, I want to say Hollywood is in Philly. So yeah, bro, he is the end all be all in that wide receiver room. If that motherfucker can play 17, he can crack the WR1 easy, because he's the number one, bro. The motherfucker, like you said, Guru, he only played 8 games. He sat out for 6 because of the suspension. Then he had an El Concusso for 2 because of fucking Jalen Petrie knocked all his motherfucking Sonic coins out. But I'm gonna give you a few stats because I just did my accountability series on this motherfucker, right? This motherfucker red zone target share was 46.2%. This motherfucker had 18 red zone targets with 11 receptions, even though he only had 6 total TDs, but he's his favorite motherfucking weapon in the red zone. Then look, bro, he had motherfucking his first read target share 28%. Like Mahomes was waiting on bro to come back. Oh my mama. So he's highly getting peppered, bro. Oh my mama. 53 receptions with fucking 78 targets, and he playing with the best fucking quarterback in the league. So I highly agree with you, Guru. Oh my mama. Shout out to Raishi, but bro, you definitely got to get your marbles right 100%.
He's an early candidate for early CTE.
His motherfucking scruples. I think he's just being, it's just young bullshit.
He's young
man.
and immature. He doesn't have anyone to help him. But the problem is, I bet you there's someone there. It's just, I don't think it's going through the right way and just doing his own thing.
Pause. My bad, Smitty. Good shit. But that boy, Petrie, knocked all his motherfucking Sonic coins out, bro. Them is AKA them scruples. Oh, everything, bro. Fucked him up. But yeah, I like Rashee Rice though. Them is facts. 100%. I don't know if that was 12 or 11. Oh, wait, hold on. He got it on the screen. So let's recap.
Puka, JSN, Amon St. Brown, Jettis, CD, London, Pickens, Olave, Nico, Rashee. That's the top 11.
Oh, we only got 11. Oh, yeah, I thought that was 12. Okay. So yeah. Oh, everything. Shout out to Guru, bro. There's nobody as of right now that I'm taking out of this top 12. And them is facts.
Now, Spencer, who is your number 12 wide receiver?
Yeah,
I don't even know if we're done with 11.
My computer just decided to just like go on sleep mode or something. So
he didn't even get it off for Rashee though, bro. Oh, everything, bro. We was trying to cook on Rashee because I'm right there with you, Guru. Facts.
Yeah, bro. I think Rashee, like people might be scared to take him in the top 12, but I think if you do, you're gonna get rewarded. Like if you can get him in that like early third. Yo, what up, Kev? Shout out Art to Start Kev.
What's up, Art to Start Kev?
Yeah, what it do, man? But yeah, that's what's Kev saying. Chances make champions, right?
Come on now, them is facts, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Rashee's one of those ones where if you take a chance on him at the right price, it could lead to a chipper because, bro, that dude is like, he's right up there on a per game basis with the best of them. He's just got to stay on that damn field.
He said Rashee don't like money. You ain't lying, cuz.
Yeah, bro. What is his? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. That's why I'm definitely not overdrafting him. Like I'm not drafting him like among the elites at the position because he's got to show that he can stay out there, man.
But that's the thing though. Like we seen the flashes with GP in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you get with a comfortable quarterback in a system that highly favors throwing the motherfucking rock. We seen what GP did, right? So yeah. On the other hand, with Rice, like, bro, you play with the best quarterback in the fucking league, one of the arguably top 5, top 3 quarterbacks fucking ever, and the writing ain't even off the wall with him right now. He's still making his story. But yet, bro, you highly get peppered for the last 3 years. The organization believes in you, bro. That's my only thing. Like, bro, you are one of the most talented motherfuckers there is. You wasn't a first round wide receiver 100%. You got a lot to prove, and you proven it while you've been on the field 100%. So, like Cuzzo said, he don't like money. Something got to be wrong with bro. Them scruples is fucked up because you playing with one of the best coaches of all time, bro, and they getting the ball, and they didn't even brought nobody in, bro.
Shit, he's playing with 2 goats, Mahomes.
Yeah, that's why I'm willing to keep him in the top 12 because like they didn't bring anybody in. So if he stays out there, he will finish top 12. If he can stay healthy, he will finish top 12 easily. It's just I don't know, and also his off-field shit. Will he be able to stay out of trouble?
Right.
I don't know about that.
That's the thing. Like Cuzzo said, he must don't like money because like with the shit with him having to go sit down for a minute to time out. Bro, you pissed the dirty. You know what I mean? That's what the word is that, you know, why he had to go sit down. Like, if you on probation, bro, you know you're not supposed to be partaking in a motherfucking the flower. You feel me? 100%, whatever the case may be. Like, bro, oh, man, this shit crazy, man. Because I'm rocking with bro 100%. I held on to him last year, suspended Guru. I forgot what round I took him in. I might even took that motherfucker like in the 6th or 7th round last year, dog, in a redraft and held on to him all fucking year, dog. On
Yeah,
everything
I
do.
did too. I think in the Papa Guru I had him, and he was productive the few weeks he played, and then he got hurt again. And I was like, damn it.
Cold, yeah, bro. My
Whole
mama, they
world, as you like
peppered
to
him.
say, yeah. Yeah, they peppered him. That was facts. Yeah, I think he got hurt around the same time Mahomes got hurt, and then the
Yeah,
whole
that
team
I think it
motherfucker,
was a
fell
week.
off.
I think
Jalen
it was a
Petrie.
week later. I think
Yeah,
they
it
were
was
like
Jalen
weeks
Petrie
apart.
that knocked him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems every time the Chiefs play the Chargers, they end up getting hurt somehow.
Look at you throwing shots.
Yeah, and then the year before, wasn't it Travis Kelce that ran into him?
Yeah, I think they ran into each other.
Yeah,
Yep.
they ran into each other. Yeah. Yeah, brother gotta stay out of his own way. He's
And
a
in that,
danger
in
to
that year,
himself and others.
and you know the cold thing that season, big bro, that motherfucker in 4 games had 23 receptions and 29 targets, bro.
Yeah, he
100%.
was on pace to finish as a top 5 wide receiver that year.
Cold world, bro. And then the Super Bowl year that he beat us, he had the same thing, like 20 receptions and 29
Yeah, in the
targets in
second
the
half of
playoff
his rookie
run.
year, he was a fucking
Bro,
animal. He
like
was a
the
rookie,
writing
like
was on the
he
wall
was
for
like
him.
rookie of the year type pace in the second half of that season.
Man, that shit is
It was
ridiculous.
something. Yeah. All right. Enough Rashi. Let's move on to number 12. And I think I'm gonna cap it off at top 12 for this week since I know we got the World Cup USA game in less than 30. So we'll cap it off with top 12. Number 12 was a tough call. They have a lot of potential candidates there. I initially had Malik Neighbors in my top 12, but unfortunately, with his injury development, I've had to move him down a few spots. So coming in at number 12, he's in a new spot, a new home, and I think he's going to be rejuvenated and sneak a top 12 finish, and that is A.J. Brown.
Oh,
Newest New
shit.
England Patriot sliding in there at number 12. No, he's been a fantasy headache these past couple of years with all his damn hamstring injuries and complaining about not getting enough targets. But I think in a new home, he's gonna thrive. I think he with Drake May, man, like that's gonna be a nice QB upgrade. As far as May, I think is a much better passer than Jalen Hurts, and he's gonna be rejuvenated to want to stay out there. I feel like if that hamstring starts barking, he's going to try to do all he can to stay out there to prove that he's that dude. I mean, he's got a lot to prove there to show that it was worth giving up what they gave up for him. So I think he's in a good spot to have a strong bounce back season. I know it's been a little minute since he's been a trustworthy WR1, and I'm not going drafting him up with the trustworthy WR1s. I'm not saying to go reach on him in like the second round, but if you can get him there in like the third, fourth round range, I think he'll have a very productive season. I mean, when AJ Brown's out there, even these past couple years, he's been pretty solid for the most part. Had some dud games, sure, but when he's right, he's still a very strong weapon. And so I think with Drake May over there, he's going to be a top 12 fantasy receiver this year.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I highly agree with you because hold on, let me pull this shit up. I don't want to throw my boy under the bus too bad. Hold on, let me get my shit straight. Oh my mama, before I get my shit straight, I'm gonna lead off like this. No disrespect to Kellen Moore or Shane Steichen. You know what I mean? Kellen Moore still trying to make his name as a motherfucking a head coach right now and whatnot, but he do got a ring as an OC. But fucking McDaniel been doing this shit for a long time as an OC. I ain't talking about his whole head coaching days, and he's been around some of the best, you know what I mean? And McDaniel has done it a while, so to bring done it for a long time. So to bring in a motherfucking AJ Brown, which my boy had Randy, not saying that AJ Brown is compared to Randy, but AJ Brown in a down season last year with a quarterback that don't like to feed his number one wide receiver. He did have 1,000 yards, right? So when we talk about like how Guru said, with playing with fucking damn, what's say rookie, not the rookie quarterback, Drake May, bro, he had 4,300 yards with a boo-boo ass motherfucking wide receiver core. And I want to say the only one that had 1,000 is fucking fucking Stephon Diggs, and they second best wide receiver was an old ass tight end and Hunter Henry. You had a whole bunch of everybody else that only had 30 and 40 catches. You know what I mean? Fucking Butte, motherfucking Mac Hollins, Kyle Williams. Like, come on, man. This motherfucker, AJ Brown, bro. He's an all-pro wide receiver, bro. 100%. Oh my mama. So yeah, bro, with an offensive minded OC, I mean not an offensive, with an OC that has numbers on the board, bro. Facts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with McDaniels, bro, like he should have a big year. I mean, if we want to throw it way back to disgruntled wide receivers landing in New England, I mean, granted, this is a way back example, but look, Randy Moss. I'm not saying AJ Brown's gonna do what Randy Moss did in 2007, but just know that those disgruntled receivers that go to New England usually end up shaking back.
Yeah, McDaniel know how to use them weapons, bro. 100%. The
I think he may have been on the staff back then. I don't know if he was the OC just yet, but I think he was part of that staff
that
under Bill
definitely
Belichick.
On the staff back then. Oh my mama.
Yep. So he knows a thing or two about revitalizing a disgruntled diva number one receiver. So yeah, I think AJB will be up in there as far as that top 12. Pause.
Oh, everything, bro. Fucking McDaniels know what he doing. He done it with fucking the two tight ends. You know what I mean? And the one tight end, he's a Hall of Fame tight end. Randy, a motherfucking Hall of Fame wide receiver, bro. Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, like, bro, them motherfuckers, like, they really never highly invest in top tier athletes at that position. Feel me? But McDaniel has got it done with what the fuck he has had, and they got numbers on the board. So to get a talent like AJ Brown, who ain't even 30 yet, I want to say he's just 28 or 29, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this motherfucker's still in his fucking prime, dog. Oh my mama, and he had 1,000 last year in a fucked up situation, dog. This motherfucker's still producing at a high fucking level.
Facts.
What year was that the motherfuckers went 17 and 1? Was that 2014? Nah.
New England.
Yeah, them bums. Lee's second favorite team.
Bums.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I don't have my computer in front of me, unfortunately. It's kind of going through it right now. Not sure what happened. But yeah, I think you're right. There was something like that. One of them years with Brady. Yeah, because I think at that point it was kind of like Gronk was not. I think
it was
Gronk
07.
Was it? The Randy Moss season. Oh yeah, my bad, y'all. Yeah, 07 was that. Yeah, the 16 and 0.
Yeah, and McDaniels was the OC in 07. Like, McDaniels know what he's doing, dog. 100%.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, he's been doing it for so long over in New England. So I mean, it's like he knows what he's doing. Like, I think it's pretty. Like, if AJ Brown doesn't bounce back, I'll be surprised. Like, I don't think he's like truly washed or anything. I think he's still at an age to where he should do well. And I mean, they also brought in, what's his name, the Green Bay dude.
You're talking about Romeo Doubs.
Oh, there we go, right there, 100%.
They brought in Romeo to where it's like, I mean, you've got AJ Brown, Romeo, Hunter Henry. Yeah, he's old, but he's reliable.
Butte.
And I would say the booty man, Keishawn Butte. I mean, all those fucking weapons. I mean, shit. It's like they're gonna ball. I mean, even though it's like people say about Vrabel and all that, like it's like football wise, like they are set. Like they've got all they need to get back to the Super Bowl. And I don't know if I haven't made my Super Bowl prediction yet, but they've got all they need to go back. If anything, they've got a better roster than they did last year.
We talking about fantasy, right? And AJ Brown, his best year was in 2023. No shit, he had back-to-back 1,400 yards. Exactly. But I don't think none of them quarterbacks was like motherfucking Drake May, bro. 100%. Let me go pull this shit up, bro. Because what year he get to
Tennessee was a Tannehill. He was balling out with Ryan Tannehill, bro. Right. Yeah, I don't think he's ever had a QB as good as Drake May.
Come on, man.
No, he hasn't.
This motherfucker, he been balling his whole motherfucking career, dog, and now he going to Josh McDaniel and fucking Drake May, dog. They just better get their O-line right, because Lee said earlier in one show
that
not
was
too
the
long
issue
ago.
with them last
Yeah,
week.
oh boy, Jack Campbell, whatever that motherfucker name is, they gonna kick his ass inside.
Yeah, they
Will
may bring him to
Campbell,
guard.
yeah.
They may bring him to guard because they're
you the top 5 pick on the left tackle. Now you finna kick him inside. Boy, it's a cold world out here.
Yeah, that's a cold world. That's not what you want to see.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, I'm not predicting. Y'all can have pump the brakes on that. I ain't picking them to go to the Super Bowl. I don't know who my Super Bowl pick is. I'm guessing I know who Lee's AFC pick is.
No, you know what? I just want to make the playoffs and do some damage. But I'm not going to say we're going to win it all. But I know we have a good chance of doing something this year and get the monkey off our back of a playoff win for Herbert. And that because 0-3. Peyton Manning was 0-3 when he first started off too. So I'm not taking hey, Herbert sucks because he's 0-3. I know that's the monkey on the back, but Peyton was 0-3, and look where he is now too. So I ain't gonna make a judgment on Herbert. I know he has time to prove, but I think if anything to prove, it's this year with Mike McDaniels.
Yep. Yeah. And speaking of Chargers, next week we'll finish the receiver rankings. We'll be through 36. We will have a Ladi appearance, so we will talk Chargers. But Ladi McConkey will be among that top 24 range. So we'll have more next week. But I'm gonna slide, fellas. I gotta go grab some lunch and see how that
JD,
World Cup game shakes out.
No Christian Pulisic.
I seen that too. Yeah,
that ain't good.
No, he's got a calf injury, so it's good.
He assisted on the first goal last week.
I still think we got this, but it's gonna be a little tougher.
Yeah, you ain't lying, big bro. Fucking A, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Guru, for pulling up and rocking with us, man. 100%, man.
I don't talk to you.
Yeah, it's been real, y'all. I'll catch y'all next week.
You and Pops have a blast in St. Louis.
100%, Max. Yeah, man. Yeah. Damn.